What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we are on location somehow in 178 volumes for the very first time at Wendy's. We're here to talk about their newest chicken sandwich, which I guess I should just go ahead and get to unwrapping because this is really an interesting one. This is the bacon maple chicken sandwich. It is a croissant bun, the first ever use of a croissant bun for a national release at Wendy's, with a all-white meat chicken fillet inside. You got some Swiss cheese and some applewood smoked bacon, but most importantly, you've got like a maple butter covering this chicken sandwich. Is that kind of coming through on camera?
Smell it from here.
You know what? I can too, and we're both kind of far from it, so that's a pretty darn good sign. I'm just excited. You know, it's funny. Like Wendy's, they do tend to when they come out with new stuff, they tend to go more on the conventional end of things. You know, it's the kind of things that maybe you would expect. You know, maybe use a different kind of cheese or add an extra patty or whatever it is. Right. With this, you got a totally new bun and a new sauce at the same time, and that's when, you know, we really gotta break from our usual pattern and hit Wendy's and see what this is all about. Now, I am gonna warn you, this is a $5.89 sandwich or an $8.09 combo, so a little on the higher end of the fast food spectrum, but for something this interesting, probably still worth going out and checking out. So let's see how it tastes. Whoa, that's hot.
It just spits out of your mouth. Need a water?
Mm-hmm. So we're back. That was a really, really hot bite. These guys really hooked me up with the hottest, freshest, juiciest chicken sandwich maybe I've ever had in my life. I mean, it is inappropriately hot, but man, oh man. I'll take another small bite so you can kind of see what it looks like inside. Man, it is very juicy.
The glisten of the glaze.
And the glaze is just, it is really the star of the show. You know what it mixes the best with is that bacon. Like, you know, because there's maple bacon, right? But this takes it to a whole nother level. This is bacon and maple. You know, this is, but really it should be called maple bacon because the maple dominates. But you can't call it the maple bacon chicken sandwich because they're going to assume it means maple flavored bacon.
It's a maple flavored
I understand
sandwich.
your dilemma, Wendy's, but the important part is you came out with a chicken sandwich that's totally off the wall, unlike anything anybody else has ever offered in fast food, and you kind of nailed it. The croissant, I like it a lot. It's not like a breakfast croissant. It's a more substantial roll. It's actually holding up. I mean, that's one thing you'll notice. Like if you look on that right side, like look how thick it still is. It's actually holding up to the bites, which is really nice. It is the stickiest sandwich in fast food as well. Ryan, you gotta try this. You're pretty good. A really strong outing. I would like to see a little bit more smokiness out of the bacon to kind of provide some contrast for the maple. But the bun is super well executed. The chicken is I mean, wouldn't you say, Ryan? I mean, that's the juiciest chicken fillet out of anywhere that we go.
Swiss is a nice touch.
The Swiss is a nice touch, and it got kind of melty. Like the thing about the Swiss is sometimes with Swiss, it's one of the riskier cheeses to throw on a sandwich because sometimes it just kind of turns into a gelatinous, see-through, holy blob of cheese. But this is actually like, it got a good melt to it, and that could be because of just how unbelievably hot the sandwich was. But what I will say is, the gimmick is great. Look, for us to go to a place where we don't know anybody at this point, it's got to be good. It's got to be disruptive, and they really did a great job with that. So I'm going to give the gimmick an 8.5 out of 10 for our very first time at Wendy's maple bacon chicken. Now, taste. I'm going double 8.5.
Whoa.
I think it's really good. What do you think, Ryan?
That's a fantastic sandwich.
Really, the one thing that I would say as a complaint is one of the first things I said. I think the pricing point is a little unrealistic for a fast food sandwich. I think even as delicious as it is, and it is, tough to justify over $6 after tax for it. Make it $4 all day, every day. That's a big gap though. But nonetheless, it's at or near the best case scenario for what you'd expect from a maple bacon chicken sandwich. What do you think, Ryan? I mean, could you exactly? It's that good. So double 8.5s for our very first outing at Wendy's. So you know what that means? We're coming back. We'll be back sometime. So it is hip to be square. Although we didn't have something square, we had something round. So sorry, Dave Thomas, you cut corners on this one because everybody knows square chicken. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed our first review at Wendy's. And until next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you. Grab it. That is a gigantic fry. Grab some fry on my way out. Cheers.